Hello, everyone.
Very good
everyone.
evening. Very good
Oh,
evening.
smiling evening.
वाओ व्हाट अ वंडरफुल वीक यार मतलब कहाँ थे आप सब
Very much in Kuwait.
आपका इंतजार कर रहे थे सैटरडे का।
Yes, we were missing
And
ये
I
you.
like and I like those yellow flowers, Sonali, Shanaz, and Rachna.
Yes, I'll
You
also
know,
do it.
yeah,
थैंक
Give it up,
absolutely.
Do you
guys.
want
Give it
one?
up.
Do you want one? Shatabdi for you. Do you want one?
और किस सुनते हैं किसको मिलेगा ये फ्लावर?
Hmm.
और ये भी मोबाइल को ही दूर है।
Yeah, that
केतन
I
जी
like.
आप और
That I
नहीं रह
like.
गए मुझे
That
लग
is a
रहा
good
है.
one.
मैं लास्ट एपिसोड में डाल के आया था, पर इस अब हुआ क्या कि मेरी बेटी को वो ज्यादा पसंद आ गया और उसके बाद वो कहाँ गया ना उसको पता है ना मेरे को पता है, तो और लाना
ओहो.
पड़ेगा।
चलिए मैं फॉर्मली सबका
कहानी घर
वेलकम
घर
कर
की।
देती हूँ जी। वेलकम वेलकम ऑन देसी जंक्शन। और इस हफ्ते को तो मतलब बहुत चार चांद लगे हुए हैं बिकॉज वी हैव अमेजिंग गेस्ट, वी हैव सो मेनी थिंग्स। बट मुझे यार क्या करूं, मुझे ये सैटरडे का इतना इंतजार था बिकॉज मुझे कंप्लेन करनी थी। यस प्लीज एक पेरेंट की सुन लो कोई, क्योंकि मुझे नहीं पता कि इन बच्चों को हुआ क्या है। मैं अगर कुछ अच्छा खाना बना दूं, दे गो लाइक मॉम यू आर स्लेन, एंड देन आई एम लाइक ओके ये क्या है,
Oh,
अच्छा
वैसे
बोला या बुरा बोला, कुछ समझ नहीं आया मुझे। लेकिन फिर भी चलो जाने दिया, इग्नोर दिया। फिर कुछ अनाप शनाप बोल देते हैं, पता नहीं त्राराला तुम सहूर, पता नहीं कुछ कैसे कुछ कुछ चीजें बोल देते हैं। मैंने कहा ये कोई नई लैंग्वेज सीख रहे हो बेटा आप स्कूल में? तो नहीं।
Shahnaz, wait,
हाँ,
you're crashing out.
आई एम क्रैशिंग आउट।
Yes,
क्या है, इंटरनेट क्रैश होता है, ये क्या है?
ये मुझे
कहानी
लगता
घर
है
घर की आज की है, कहानी
कहानी
घर घर
घर
की।
एग्जैक्टली कहानी घर घर की
माय
है और मुझे
गॉड,
ये लगता है हम सब इस चीज को फेस कर रहे हैं एंड हम सबके घर में एक ना एक सैंपल ऐसा है जो जो पता नहीं हर नए दिन कुछ नया प्रकट हो जाता है इन लोगों की जुबान से। तो ये क्रैशिंग आउट मुझे हर रोज सुनने को मिलता है, कुछ हो जाता है मॉम टेक अ चिल पिल यू आर क्रैशिंग आउट। मैं पूछती हूँ भाई प्लेन क्रैश नहीं किया है, मुझे नींद नहीं आ रही है तो आई एम नॉट क्रैशिंग ऑन द बेड। क्या क्रैश आउट तो मुझे बताया जाता है माँ यू नो व्हाट आप ज्यादा ही ड्रामेटिक हो रहे हो या आपको बहुत तेज गुस्सा आ रहा है। मुझे नहीं समझ में आता। सोनाली तुम अपना सुनाओ, तुम्हारे घर पे भी होता होगा ऐसा कुछ?
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल होता है मेरे भी घर पे। एंड एक जोक बन जाता है कभी बातें करते करते। मैं नहीं समझ रही हूँ कुछ तो मुझे बोल दिया जाएगा कि कम ऑन मॉम आप कब समझोगे। सो इट्स लाइक दैट डे आई वाज जस्ट टॉकिंग टू माय डॉटर एंड शी सडनली केम एंड सेज दैट मम्मा डू यू नो रोहित हैज अ ड्रिप। तो मैं टेंशन में आ गई, ड्रिप मतलब वो क्या हो गया उसको, लाइक कि ड्रिप क्यों लगी है
इंटरवीनस
उसे,
लगा होता है हमारे
कहाँ
भाषा में,
पहुंच
ड्रिप
गया वो
उसी को
बेचारा।
बोलते हैं।
यस
Yes,
हाँ,
and I got scared कि I just saw him and he was down walking। फिर अभी क्या हो गया, तो मैं तो फोन लेके बस उसकी मम्मी को करने वाली थी क्या हो गया। Then my daughter came and she's explaining me drip मतलब he has got a very awesome fashion sense, fashion style, so it's a compliment I'm giving him।
So am I
my
dripping? Do you think that
God.
I'm also a drip?
Yes, we all so
We
now
all
I know
are
when we go
dripping.
to a
Okay.
party and if
हाँ
she
गाइस,
says you
पहले
are like
जब जब
dripping
कोई अगर अच्छा लगता था तो बोलते थे यार यू आर लुकिंग हैंडसम, यू आर लुकिंग
हाँ
ब्यूटीफुल।
हाँ
अभी
हमारे इसमें यहाँ पे
Right.
रिसेंटली
ऐसे
मेरे
ऐसे नजर उतार देते थे लगा के
नजर,
अपने
हाँ
हाँ नजर का
अजूबे के।
टीका। Yes,
और
राइट
केतन ने
right.
तो अपना सही पकड़ लिया। केतन आपका क्या एक्सपीरियंस हो रहा है जो ऐसे।
अरे यार मैं बता नहीं सकता। तो अभी हुआ क्या कि हमारे ऑफिस में अप्रैल 15 हमारा एनुअल क्लोजिंग का टाइम होता है, तो बहुत बिजी टाइम होता है एंड वी आर वर्किंग वीकेंड्स एंड दिन रात हम
यस
सब लोग काम कर रहे थे। तो हमारे ऑफिस में एक हीरो है हमारा, यंग सा बंदा, मेरे नाम से बहुत मिलता जुलता नाम है। और टुवर्ड्स द एंडिंग डे वो मेरे पास आया कि यू हैव चेंज्ड माय वाइब। मैंने बोला मैं क्या हो गया भाई तेरे को? कहता है कि यू नो नाउ दैट आई एम गोइंग होम एट 6 o'clock आई एम फीलिंग गिल्टी सो माय वाइब हैज चेंज्ड। मैंने बोला तेरे को चाहिए क्या, तेरे को जल्दी जाना है, कुछ प्रॉब्लम है क्या है? कहता है नहीं मैं जाना चाह रहा हूं पर मैं जाऊंगा नहीं क्योंकि मेरे को गिल्टी हो रहा है बिकॉज मेरा ऑरा चेंज हो गया है। मैंने अपने करियर
ओह
में
माय
बहुत
गॉड,
लोगों को सुना कि कुछ लोग अप्रिशिएट करते हैं, कुछ लोग कई बार गाली देते हैं कि तुम बहुत काम कराते हो। ये तोहमत पहली बार लगी कि मैंने किसी का ऑरा चेंज कर दिया। और मैंने उसको बोला था तेरे को चाहिए क्या, तेरे को नहीं घर जाना, तेरे को और काम चाहिए? कहते नहीं नहीं और काम नहीं चाहिए, आई डोंट वांट मोर वर्क, आई एम ड्रेन्ड आउट। but I feel guilty in going home. तो मैंने बोला तेरे को जाना है, जा, नहीं जाना तो भाई तेरे को जो करना है कर.
Oh my God.
सही है
चेतन का हाल
हाँ,
और भी
जैसे
बेहाल
मुझे
है,
लगता है
घर तो घर,
मुझे तो
ऑफिस
ऐसा
में भी
लगता
नहीं
है
छूट
कि
रहा है इसका पीछा।
सही है बट आई फील इट्स ब्लेसिंग इन डिसगाइज क्योंकि कुछ वर्ड्स जो नहीं समझ में आ रहे तो ऊपर से जा रहे हैं तो कुछ बुरा भी नहीं लग रहा है कि यार ठीक है होगा ना कुछ पहले तो कुछ अल्फाज है ना सीधा दिल पे लग जाते थे कि यार ये क्या बोल गया यार बड़ा दिल दर्द हो रहा है पर अभी तो काफी बार ऐसा होता है कि कुछ समझ में नहीं आता है तो इग्नोरेंस में ही निकल जाता है कि चलो कहते हैं ना इग्नोरेंस इज ब्लिस मुझे मुश्किल वर्ड्स से इतनी ज्यादा नहीं है जितने शॉर्ट फॉर्म से है जब तक कि आई डोंट नो ये सब जो थे ना तब तक ठीक था यार हमारी जनरेशन वाले लग रहे थे मुझे पर जब से ये सारे आ गए हैं ना जैसे कि एक मैंने अभी क्या मैं किसी के साथ चैट करी थी एंड द शॉर्ट फॉर्म वाज IYKYK तो मेरे को तो यार ऐसा लग रहा था कि पता नहीं इसका फुल फॉर्म क्या है किसी को पता है ये क्या है इसका फुल फॉर्म
If you know,
IYKYK
you know. If you know,
आई
you know.
देखो
ऐसा, हाँ,
देखो
yes.
ये जेंसी की माँ है पक्की
नहीं
तो ऐसे
नहीं, when you talk about this, there is Delulu, Sululu, और पता नहीं क्या
Delulu,
क्या
yeah.
और
तो
इस
एकदम
जनरेशन के
डिक्शनरी में क्या थी?
इस
Oxford नहीं,
जनरेशन के
कुछ
लैंग्वेज में दे आर सो क्रिंज दे आर सो क्रिंज
कोई डिक्शनरी
अगर
मिलती
जो
है
भी
मार्केट
जनरेशन
में
वाले
कहीं पे?
सुन रहे तो आपके लिए जी जी केतन बोलिए
Guys,
कोई
I
डिक्शनरी
would
मिलती है
give
कि
a prize
मार्केट में?
to anyone
कंटिन्यू.
if anyone was able to explain what 6-7 is. I'd give you a prize right away.
Oh
6-7.
man,
Nothing.
oh
It's
man.
actually nothing. So somebody started
It
it
is
and
I have
everybody
heard this.
anonymous, it is
6-7. You
unknown,
haven't
it is
heard
not
6-7?
explained.
No, I have
No.
heard
We
this,
have
but
heard a lot.
इस पे मीम भी है, इस पे मीम भी है, but exactly अभी इस मोमेंट में मुझे रिकॉल नहीं हो रहा है.
नहीं, there's actually
इसका कुछ
nothing.
है
It is
नहीं
just for
बेसिकली
fun.
मस्ती है
6-7. हाँ, there's no concept.
नहीं, basically.
Yeah.
जैसे हम
Cringe.
बोलते हैं एवे ही
Alas.
अरे
Evans.
हाँ. केतन
Good,
कुछ
good,
बोलना
good.
चाह रहे थे.
Okay, I just have a question. Is everyone clear? Is the internet clear? Because I'm having issues. I think I'm not sure.
इट्स फाइन वी
See,
कैन
there
हियर
are
यू
some issues on and off, but we can hear you. तुम्हारा वीडियो लैग है, but ठीक है चलेगा. You can talk.
Okay, because I'm really crying the last couple of days because of my internet. Anyways, shall we get to the highlight of today's show?
Yes.
Okay. So basically, this person is somebody who has been dealing with all these Gen Z slangs more than any of us. Okay. Somebody who owns a big position here in Kuwait, a position that I and most of you were all scared of when we were growing up. Well, this person is a lady. She's got an MA in History and Political Science, a B.Ed from Delhi University, a diploma also in journalism. Okay. But she's completely not into journalism. She's into the schooling structure. Over more than 40 plus years, this amazing, sweet lady has had here in Kuwait. She's well known from 1994. She's been, what do you say, founding principal of multiple schools, including in 1994, ICS, Indian Central School, and then Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan. All right. She's also got something of her own that she actually created, which I'll come to. But other than this, she has achieved a lot. She has received the National Award for Teachers in India. She's won the CBSE National Best Mentor Award, and she's also gotten quite a bit from the then Minister Smriti Irani, and also met the President, which I don't want to now talk a lot about because I want to hear it from her mouth itself. She is none other than Miss Asha Sharma, the founder and principal of ILOA, Indian Learners Own Academy, who is now with us on this beautiful session of Desi Junction. I have met her on Teachers' Day, which was in person, and today I'm getting to meet her yet again on this brilliant show. Welcome, ma'am, to this
Welcome, ma'am.
session.
Thank you very much. Good evening to all of you.
Good evening, ma'am.
Very
Good
good
evening,
evening,
ma'am.
ma'am. Very
Good
good
evening.
evening.
वेरी गुड इवनिंग
Absolute pleasure and honor to have you.
Thank
Very
you
much,
so much.
yes.
So let's go on, because all of us during a session like this, we all have so many doubts, so many questions, and I would like it to start right away because there's lots and lots of discussions that we were having just before you joined in, and that was mainly regarding the Gen Z slangs and all that. So I'm waiting to talk about a lot of things, including the President's Award that you got. But let's go on with the first person who would like to actually
Yes.
inaugurate the session.
Of course. Good evening, ma'am. How are you? Welcome to Desi Junction. मेरे ख्याल से हम दोनों मिल चुके हैं. आप you had come to my university.
I see.
Yes. So ma'am, मेरा पहला question ये होगा कि now there have been some changes in the new education policy. So I would like to please like you to give us insights on that. कि what has changed in this new education policy?
These changes have been implemented from the year 2020, came out in 2020, and basically to understand in the layperson's language, schooling usually was for 14 years, 2 years of KG and 12 years of other classes. But now it is supposed to be for 15 years. In Kuwait, the ministry has not yet given the permissions, which has not been implemented. But KG classes are supposed to be for 3 years. Then it will be followed by 2 years of primary, the lower primary classes. So the new education system is 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4. 5 is 3 KG classes plus 1 and 2. Plus 3 is 3, 4 and 5. Plus 3 is 6, 7, 8, the middle classes. And last 4 classes are secondary and senior secondary classes from 9 to 12.
Okay.
And many other changes which have been introduced. Actually, our education system, when I studied, we were not going in a very practical, everything was theoretical and it was not very practical. Now, the approach of teaching and learning both have changed. Children should know why are they learning so and so thing, what is the use of it. If they are learning, is the concept clear? Can they really practice it in their daily lives or not? And they should have more application-based implications. It is rote learning has been done away with. Of course, there are some areas which cannot be changed, like formulas of mathematics, some equations of chemistry. There are other things which say static that you have to have rote memory for them. But as far as application is concerned, that is a must. And there is a sea change in curriculum also. It has been reduced and it has become more competency-based questions have come into being, and children are given options like you might have heard about NEET and JEE examination. Those like of questions have come down to the school right from class 1. We give them many options, and it creates the clarity in concept. Means I tell my teachers that how to make many options for one question. When you deal in the class and you get some wrong answers, and children clarify that in their own way, which is conceptually very wrong. So you should give them as option in order to test whether those concepts have got cleared now or not. So you can see that there are so many things that are coming. Actually, Bloom's taxonomy has been put into practice. What is more important now is understanding application, how to analyze a problem, how to evaluate a problem, to know from wrong to right, and to create new knowledge. So another dimension of new education policy is that it is 360-degree assessment. Before, only teachers were assessing and giving the marks, etc. But now in the report cards, if you pick up, there is a column for the parents also. Parents also assess the child. They also observe the child. They also give their inputs. And students themselves also assess peers. Means how do they find their friend? Are they helpful? Are they cooperative? So these social skills are also very important, and emotional and social intelligence is also given due weightage. And critical thinking is at the top, that they should be learning how to assess everything, what is good for them, what is not. I'm not saying that everybody is able to learn all this, but substantially there is a change from past to present. And you were talking already about it, that they are very frank, they communicate, they express themselves, they
True.
tell what they do not like. And if you see my generation, the baby boomers, they were not able to say anything to the parents whether they liked it or not. But nowadays it comes straight from horse's mouth that they didn't like your idea. I feel that all of you must be feeling it. So
True. Yes, yes, we are. They communicate
Very
with us,
true.
Yeah. We used to go in our shell, but kids nowadays, they are very vocal, and they whatever is in their mind, they will talk about it.
yes, yes. We are teaching them to.
So the new, yeah, yeah, that's what. So regarding this, I have heard that there are many boards which have now merged. Like there used to be state boards and all. So under this new education policy, has everybody come into it, or now it's only one board as such? Like,
That this is a sad story. Actually, there are three subjects:
yeah.
union, subjects of the center, state, and subjects of the concurrent list. Now, unfortunately, education is a state subject. Comes
Right.
in concrete also, but there is no national education policy. All
Oh,
the states have not agreed to the national education policy. It is not uniform. And the people who feel the most are the persons like me. I get students from each nook and corner of India.
right.
Compare that a child from Maharashtra is having of information and knowledge. A child from Bengal is coming is what kind of knowledge is there. Kerala child is having which kind of knowledge, and there is no uniformity. I strongly feel there should be uniform system of education. It would be better not only for the schools, for the country, but for the students and parents also. When transferred, they have to go from one part to another. It is totally a
True.
change.
Yeah, ma'am. True. Yeah. So much to learn from you, actually. Yeah, this is something that only a person like you can communicate and, tell us. What do you think, Ketan?
I agree. And, ma'am,
Yes, please.
your voice was breaking. Ma'am. Can you repeat? You said something in the last. Your voice was breaking.
Yeah.
Actually, I said at various platforms, I have shared this. We have got a Gulf Conference and Gulf Council, and all the GCC countries' principals are its members. I do attend Sahodia conferences in India also. But unfortunately, people are very strict, very adamant, and I think the music of three language formula you must also be hearing. So
Yes.
they do not want. The idea is that the mother tongue, which child
Yes.
understands the best, should be the medium of instruction. That is the first point. But on that also there is a lot of disagreement, because you can say English has become linked language. So where should we keep English? And Hindi, which is the second biggest number of people, they are many states do not agree to that. So there is a lot of disagreement as far as language is concerned. And all the Indian states were created on the basis of language. That was the yardstick
Yeah.
when boundaries of the states were defined. So they are very uh, strict about it, and there is no unanimity that which should be the common language or the first language. Recently, we have filled up a form of 3 hours, means first language which you feel it should be the mother tongue. The second language, they have given all the 22 approved languages which are there in the constitution. And the third also, we can choose 3 languages. Now, when it comes to Kuwait, all the schools in Kuwait are having English medium of education. So we have put English as first. Second language, we have opted like Hindi or French. There is a choice. And third, everybody is studying Arabic. So why not to make Arabic the third language? For foreign schools, it is very different. And for schools in India, it is quite different. And it is a very complicated topic on which there is no unanimity and there is a lot of disagreement as far as the languages are concerned.
Yeah, true.
Ma'am, you very rightly mentioned that, we have this issue. And, it reminds me of something that from a lot of parents who keep their professions are such that they keep traveling from one state to other, and their child keeps on traveling with them. Especially we even seen government sector jobs, your postings keeps getting changed.
Yes,
They
yes,
they do face this issue,
yes.
but there is one more challenge that has actually come up these days, and I also have a 7-year-old daughter.
Mhm.
She is the online classes now. Now that is uh,
Yes,
so. So online classes is an opportunity in itself because it helps you remain connected to education when outside environment is not allowing you to do that. But at the
yes.
same time, it has
They become
challenges also, especially for the छोटे वाले बच्चे हमारे जो हैं कि वो वैसे ही थोड़े शरारती होते हैं, उनको कंट्रोल करना मुश्किल होता है। स्क्रीन एज पेरेंट्स हमारा सबसे ज्यादा फोकस होता है भाई इनका स्क्रीन टाइम कम करो।
बिल्कुल।
So what do we do? I mean, it's a dilemma, but what are your suggestions in that while kids are studying on screen, and what is the best way to get the productivity out of them?
Actually, the pandemic taught us a lot that there is
Mm,
no substitution to school, a physical
mm,
school. And there is these classes, online classes cannot do justice to education. But for the time
mm.
being, if some emergency is there, then these classes are a boon that at least something is going on. According to
Yes.
me, the screen time should be very limited. It not only has a stress on the eyes of the children, but otherwise also it is not very good that child is not interacting with other students in the class. You must know children not only learn from the teachers, they learn from each other. Company
Mm,
of children is very important. That's why I tell the students and all the parents of our school that it is a must that you should send the children down to play for 1 hour so that they can interact with their age group children and they can express themselves freely. Let's out that type of, you can say, a worry, the binding which is there in the children, then they become happy and they become better and stress free. So, if these type of classes are stress is building, there is no doubt about it. And the second thing is this: are our teachers take these classes in an expert manner? A lot of training is required to make them a success. For online classes, they should learn animation, they should learn how to tell the stories, how to make it very pictorial, how to gain the interest of the children in making the class interesting. And in these classes, to get the focus of the children is very difficult. And
Yes.
for the smaller children, they need parent help in order to get
Right.
connected to classes. Off and on, they are not having connectivity. So what the small child will do? So actually, for emergency they are okay, but education system cannot run this way. It is for sure, and it is having
Hmm.
many repercussions on the children which are negative in nature.
So as your suggestion, मैम, कि अब जो हो रहा है उसमें तो हम कंट्रोल नहीं कर सकते,
बिल्कुल
but
नहीं.
we must make sure as parents कि our kids are going out, going to other kids' house and play, and they interact, and they are getting enough interaction with the kids of the same age. That's one thing we should
Yes,
do. That's an excellent
yes.
input.
Yes.
हेलो मैम, मैं हूँ
We were
आरजे
because we played evening time used to be playing, going out in the garden and
Yeah.
playing. We might be sitting with the friends and gossiping and listening to their stories, but that was also a learning. That was also a vent through which we could express ourselves. And there are so many questions and anxieties which children can talk to one another. They may be hesitant to talk to parents or the teachers.
Yes.
That's true. सो हेलो मैम, मैं आपको काफ़ी बारी मिली हूँ बहुत सारे पार्टीज़ में, और मैं हूँ आरजे रचना, शायद आप नहीं पहचानोगे, बट आपके बारे में एक चीज़ मुझे हर बार डिस्टिंक्टिवली जो इतने सालों से मैंने देखी है, वो है आपकी बड़ी वाली बिंदी और द ब्राइट लिपस्टिक। तो ये जो 2 स्ट्राइकिंग चीज़ है ना, आई थिंक दिस हैज़ बिकम योर आइडेंटिटी समवेयर कि आशा शर्मा मैम है, तो ये 2 चीज़ें तो डेफिनिटली होगी, एंड इट इज़ सो ब्राइट एंड बहुत अपील करती है मुझे इन पर्सनल नोट। पर मेरा
The culture, I belong to Hindu family, and it's a yardstick of a lady. Yes, I put very rare. I put today because of the program. Usually I do not, but Bindi is a must for us.
आप पे बहुत खूबसूरत लगती है मैम, दोनों चीज़ें। मुझे नहीं लगता किसी और को कोई और इतना अच्छा कैरी करता है जितना अच्छा आप इसको कैरी करते हैं। तो
Thank
केतन जी कभी ऑनलाइन चीज़ें की बात कर रहे थे, तो उसी से चलते मेरे दिमाग में एक क्वेश्चन आया था कि अभी जैसे कि ऑनलाइन चीज़ें चल रही है, तो फिर आपको लगता है कि कहीं कोर्स थोड़ा-सा पीछे छूट गया है, कुछ एग्ज़ाम्स नहीं हो पा रहे हैं बिकॉज़ ऑफ दिस ऑनलाइन थिंग, तो कैसे हम कवर अप करेंगे इन सब चीज़ों को? क्योंकि समर वेकेशंस बताने वाले हैं।
हाँ जी, बहुत कुछ. Actually, now there are two options in front of you. First is to do a little but with understanding. Second is to rush in order to finish the portion. As far as our school is concerned, I've told the teachers do very little with them which they can understand. And second part is of testing. What is being taught, has it been understood or not? Teachers were telling me, ma'am, what kind of questions can we get? So we are giving them objective type questions, multiple choice questions, and competency based questions. Those type of questions we are going to get. And it is up to the honesty of the child, the family. If the parents are helping, we cannot help it because we do not have proctor examination. We can't just monitor a class of 30 and all the parents what they are doing. So the thing is this, I said, don't worry. If they will help, they will get full marks. There is no harm. That's all. So we are closing our eyes to that, but testing is a must and we should continue testing. I do not know how long it will carry on, but we cannot stop teaching and we cannot stop assessing children.
सही है। शहनाज, आप चीटिंग तो नहीं करते हो? एज़ अ पेरेंट आई वांट टू आस्क यू।
नहीं, बिल्कुल, बिकॉज़ उनका जब ऑनलाइन होता है तो हम काम पे होते हैं भाई। तो
सही
हाँ,
है।
तो हमारा कोई बस नहीं चलता इस चीटिंग पे। बट देन एज़ यू सेड, आई वांट टू नो कि पहले तो मैम आपके लिए वो जो हमने शुरू किया था विद द जेन ज़ी लैंग्वेज, आई हैव टू से यू हैव अ वेरी बिग फैंडम. यस, फैंडम इज समथिंग जो ये जनरेशन कोट करती है कि बहुत आपकी फैन फॉलोइंग्स है एंड बहुत सारे लोग आपको पसंद करते हैं. दैट्स नंबर 1. और नंबर 2 ये है अबाउट पेरेंटिंग. जैसे रचना ने अभी मुझे बताया कि क्या आप ये करते हो, तो उसी तरीके से देयर आर सो मेनी पेरेंट्स who find everything as burden because online a burden, studies a burden, projects are a burden. And I'm sorry to say it as a burden, but then, of course, because it is, I'm a parent too, but then everything is diverted towards us. Now, more than we focus on our child, it's become parents' supervision, parents' attendance, parents' performance. So, how are you judging this, ma'am? Like, how can you analyze this?
For judging, we have to do a little bit of a orientation of parents. Actually, parents should be watching their children from a distance. When I take orientation classes, there is something which is happening, that suppose a teacher is explaining a concept of 2 plus 2. How she is explaining may be different from what the parent it takes up that lesson. Actually, parents should just ask the children what the teacher said. How did the teacher explain? I feel all those parents who, instead of teaching themselves, start asking the children that how did the teacher explain, it will make the things better. Secondly, you know, I would like to say that to some extent, parents are also responsible for this. Because when children know that my mama or papa will teach, if I am not listening to the teacher in the class, they become very lethargic. If it has been left to them and they are made responsible, that it is up to you, you should listen to the teacher in the class, you should rather explain to us, if they are made responsible for whatever happens in the school to reproduce at home and in front of you and to give you the full report of that, that would be better. When I take orientation, I tell the parents that do watch the children. First of all, there should be some system at home. There should be a defined time at home of 1 or 2 hours when child should revise or turn the pages of whatever is being done in the class. When the things are fresh, they settle in the mind better, and gradually, when they are repeated, they go to the subconscious mind, which they are able to recollect faster. So, this should be a set time for studies, not this that the child has declared there is no homework today. Teacher did not give any work. You should tell as a parent, teacher might have not given anything, but whatever teacher has done in the date of today, can you just see whatever was told to you? Are you able to understand that? So kindly turn those leaves of the books or the notebooks where notes are given, where some questions are given, and do the work on your own. It is not necessary that work should be assigned to the children. It's not necessary. Children should have a definite time to attend to whatever is being done in the class and whatever is being given as a homework, and parents should watch from the corner of their eyes. I'm sorry to say, I am against those parents who sit next to the child and they just see that what are you doing, and they watch, they interfere, they start explaining. I am not for that. They should be watched from a distance. Let them develop their own style of learning. Each mind is different. Each child is different. Each child has got his own style of learning. When you are teaching this thing and you are interfering too much, then you are, you can say, disturbing the system of learning of the child. Yes, teachers are also told, as far as our school is concerned, that there are few things I say. When teachers are teaching, I tell them, first explain to them why should they learn. What is the use of this thing in life? Second thing is how to learn. If a physics teacher is there, she should tell that how physics is to be learned and how is it evaluated. So these concepts have to be made very clear by the teachers, and children should have their own method. Some children are early birds. They get up in the morning, they learn better. I never got up in the morning to learn. I always stayed late and at night and I studied. I could never learn in the morning. So there is a biological clock, there is an understanding clock of the child, which has to be understood whether morning is better, afternoon is better, evening is better. This has to be gauged by the child when one understands the best. And there should be a discipline, there should be a system at home that this is the time to study, this is the time to go down and play, this is the time to watch the television. Why to deprive them of anything? You make the lives of the children very monotonous when you start depriving children. Many board examinees, parents, they come and they tell me, Madam, we have disconnected the TV, we have taken away the computer, we don't give the mobile to the child. Who is telling to do all these things? There should be room for everything, and everything is important. Children should stay connected, but there should be some discipline as far as gadgets are to be used. And second thing is this: the parents. You are talking. If you talk about monitoring, then I must say that adolescents and even other children, parents can always check which site did they visit after they have used. Don't see in front of the child, but off. When the child is off the computer, you can always check which are the sites visited by the child. So this is known as monitoring, not that you snatch away the things and you deprive the child of one enjoyment or the other. I feel life has to be led in a balanced manner, in a disciplined manner, and there should be some system at home. Then these like of problems will not come, and make the children accountable for their own learning. They should feel responsible that it is our duty, not that it is parents' duty, that you didn't sit next to me, so I did not do the work. That like of a thing should not be there.
You know, this is wonderful advice. Even
Yes.
though for a person like me, is I'm not a parent, but all the rest of the team they are. So it's, I'm sure, well taken. But I want an advice from you, ma'am. Before which, I want to ask you this very special question. So you're a woman, and you've been honored by two well-known women. One being Miss Smriti Irani, and then of course the national award from the then president, Ms. Pratibha Patil. How was that experience, and how did that change you as a person?
Um, Actually, I've done my best, but when I was asked to apply for the award, the CBSE chairman said that you should apply for the award. That time I was the chairperson of the Gulf Council, and I applied for the award. I was very elated and very happy. Everybody was told in the family that I'm going to receive the award, and later I realized that I was a fortunate person. It's not the thing that do not struggle. Many people, they work very hard, but they do not come to the fore. They do not come to the limelight. I was a fortunate person who came to the limelight. When I went to receive the award, we were made to stay at Ashoka Hotel. In that hotel itself, there were 500 teachers who were made to stay, and counting a sea of teachers, I realize I'm just a small, you can say, person in this ocean. And this is, of course, a God blessing to me that I have been picked up and I have been rewarded. But it is not something that I should think that it has come just to me. Every year, so many are awarded. I'm fortunate that I was identified for the Teachers Award, for the Mentor, even for the European Council. I was called and given the award. So I feel I'm fortunate. Everybody doesn't look for awards. Some people feel that they do their best, that is an award. I've met many teachers, many principals of that nature also. So anyway, it is a feather in one's cap if one gets the award. After that, I became little humble that yes, Many people get awards. This is not very unique to me that I was. It was a blessing that God wanted me to come in the limelight to do better. It was a motivation for me to keep doing better. Self-motivated person. I don't need awards to do better. I work with conscience and I have to answer myself, am I on the right track? Am I doing the best for the children? Every night before going to bed, I ask myself, everything went down well today. Did I do the best for the children? What next can I do for them? So it is a question of answering your own self and both are very motivating. You feel nice when you are recognized and you are called to receive something. As children feel about the prizes, we also feel the same. After all, we are human beings.
Right.
Yes, thank you so much. I was suddenly getting greedy to know this before I forgot it. And in fact, I've taken a little time away from Shatabdi. Shatabdi, please carry on.
Yes, thank you, Rakesh. uh, मैम, आई डोंट नो हाउ टू स्टार्ट दिस. आपका इन सबके साथ रिलेशनशिप बहुत अलग है. सोनाली ने बोला कि आप उनके कॉलेज गई. शहनाज का एक अलग कनेक्शन है. रचना ने आपको बहुत सारे पार्टीज में देखा है. राकेश ने बताया कि वो लास्ट ईयर आपसे टीचर्स डे पे मिले थे. बट मेरा रिलेशनशिप आपके साथ कुछ अलग है और आई डोंट नो इफ मैंने इन सबके साथ ये मेंशन किया या शेयर किया कि नहीं. 2012 when I came to Kuwait, I came to Indian Learners School अपना CV लेके और आपने मुझे इंटरव्यू किया था. And I was fortunate that I was selected, but due to some personal circumstances, I could not join the school. And there is a saying that life comes to a full circle. और देखिए आज इतने टाइम बाद we are again happening here, we are meeting here, and not only this, you have even taught my brother-in-law Tanmay Mukherjee when you were with Indian Central School in 1994. So जब जब ये चीजें हो रही हैं तो मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है कि life really comes to a full circle and I'm really getting goosebumps currently कि किस तरीके से dots जुड़ते हैं और we all are very small particles, like in this whole universe. So I feel it that way.
Yes, you
Uh,
interviewed you. Now you are interviewing me. So,
Yeah, full
yes,
circle.
yes, that's why I said ki life comes to a full circle. And honestly speaking, ma'am, I currently I'm feeling that here sitting with you, interacting with you, every second is so worth it. And जब मैं इस entire session के लिए prepare कर रही थी, I was reading about your contribution to the society, जो कि is unparalleled, and I'm sure हम सब यहाँ पे जो बैठे हुए हैं, हम सब इस चीज को agree करेंगे. जैसे राकेश ने बताया एंड हम सबको मालूम है कि आपकी आपने बहुत बहुत कुछ अचीव किया है. यू वर फेलिसिटेटेड विद नेशनल टीचर्स अवार्ड बाय द प्रेसिडेंट ऑफ इंडिया मिसेस प्रतिभा पाटिल इन ईयर 2007. You were awarded CBSE Mentor Award by Human Resources Minister Mrs. Smriti Irani for mentoring CBSE school for your valuable and commendable services. Not only that, there are many more. You were bestowed with EBA Excellence in Quality European Quality Award in year 2017 in Switzerland. मैं मतलब लिस्ट इतनी लंबी है, मैं बोलती जाऊंगी बट शायद लिस्ट खत्म नहीं होगी. एपीजे अब्दुल कलाम आउटस्टैंडिंग प्रिंसिपल अवार्ड भी आपको दिया गया था इन ईयर 2018 फॉर आउटस्टैंडिंग इंडिविजुअल अचीवमेंट. Now, of course, we are very eager to know more about your achievements, but हम सब लोग current situation की बात कर रहे हैं. But मैं आपसे ये पूछना चाहूंगी, आपकी जर्नी सो इंस्पायरिंग, इतना कुछ है आपके पास बात करने के लिए. आई एम श्योर आपने बहुत सारे चैलेंजेस फेस किए होंगे अपनी लाइफ में टू कम एट दिस पोजिशन. आपने उन सबको कैसे ओवरकम किया? आप हम सबको इंस्पायर कर रही हैं एंड आई एम श्योर यू आर एन एक्सीलेंट एग्जाम्पल जहाँ पे हम लोग सब बहुत कुछ सीख सकते हैं. तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी वुड लाइक टू नो अबाउट योर अचीवमेंट्स, मोर अबाउट इट, and the मतलब वो जर्नी जहाँ पे आपने बहुत सारे चैलेंजेस फेस किए होंगे और आज आप यहाँ पे हैं, राइट?
You
इसमें ना मैम मैं एक छोटा सा चीज मैं और ऐड कर दूंगा शताब्दी मैम प्लीज
यस।
यू हैव टू वॉक अस थ्रू दिस मोमेंट मैं इसको स्क्रीन पे डाल रहा हूँ अभी
Hmm.
आई वांट टू नो अबाउट दिस मोमेंट I want you to talk us through
The award
what
which
was
is
happening.
Mrs.
Yes.
Pratik started. Yeah, it is at Vigyan Bhavan. I got in 2007, and that time I was a very active member of the council. I told you I hosted one conference. I have hosted two conferences of the Gulf Council in Kuwait, in which all the Gulf principals were invited. So the first conference, Mr. Prabhuji was the ambassador of India, who coordinated with me. He made everything available to us. And second conference, when I hosted, Mr. Swastham Singh was the ambassador of India, who coordinated very well with us. Uh, uh, you are thinking that I have achieved a lot, but I feel that it is just a peanut, and I don't think I have achieved that much. I feel that I have yet to learn a lot. I'm a lifelong learner. Whenever I see myself, I gauge myself, I evaluate myself, I feel that I have to know a lot. Like initially, when this program started, you said make it on the portrait, make it on the landscape. Not that computer savvy. Maybe I am too dependent on my office. They set up everything from me, and at times I feel I should also be knowing all these things. So, although I have been teaching, taking a lot of workshops, and you can say that I think you must have read that nearly 50,000 teachers have been trained by me in one aspect or the other in education. I'm for it, and whatever knowledge I have, I like to share that knowledge with the teachers. And I'm a very practical person, and every time, whatever new I learn, my impulse is to share that immediately with the staff members. So people do say that whosoever goes to learn us, that person becomes a different person, because I share a lot. Whatever is my learning becomes next moment the learning of the teachers. I don't keep anything to myself, but I distribute. And, in the life, yes, of course, one gets lot of lessons. I must say that God was working with me. When I was small, my master took me to Moradabad, and I lived with my nana and nani. My master was very strict and disciplined, and she was excellent in studies. My mamas were also the toppers. My nana was a lecturer at a college of physics and mathematics. He wrote books also. So the atmosphere of the family was that that I imbibed a lot of traits from my Masi, from my mamas, and at my nana's house, and I learned a lot. When I came back to Delhi to my father, there was a change that I was in Lahore Montessori school in English medium. Then my father put me in a Hindi medium school. That was also a struggle. That time I did not know Hindi. Then from Hindi medium in the college, I went to the English medium. That was also a big struggle. And from the very beginning, I was, you can say, I was a leader. I was identified as the school leader in class 6. I had been the house captain all through from class 6 to 12. And I had scholarship of Delhi board. This CBSE never used to be there in our times. The class was till 11. In 5th and 8th, I got the scholarship also. But I learned to work against the current. Whatever difficulty came, I became stronger than that. And I love to face difficulties. I gave all my might. So the thing is, it has become my nature that if any problem comes, I do not run away from the problem. I stand there and I feel like facing it. So hardships were there, and I studied through and through from Delhi University, and I was the founder teacher of DPS Ranipur. I was the founder headmistress of DPS Noida. I worked for DPS for 17 and a half years, and from past 32 years, I am here in Kuwait. But still, at this juncture, I don't feel that I know so much. The more I know, the more is the feeling that how less I know. So there is a lot to learn. For me, I am ready to learn from anyone who is ready to share. And whatever is my knowledge has to be for the teachers also. And I've written 17 textbooks also for the children to make life easier and the way I explain and they learn. And I feel that odds are with everyone. It depends how do you take it. So I face the challenges, and God is great that it has given me enough endurance, enough patience, and a mind which can analyze difficulties and solve it.
Ma'am, actually, I was coming to this. I could see, few pictures behind you, and they look really beautiful. I just want to know, how do you balance your, like this professional life and family life, and then you are learning, and the more I talk and the more I hear, I see the zeal in you, like to learn more, to achieve more. Like, where do you get this energy from, and what is the exact source?
I told you I'm a self-motivated person, and as far as this energy is concerned, when I'm at a school, I'm with the school, and when I come back home, then I feel there is a change, and I take this change happily. That I have to go to the kitchen, I have to do different kind of job. So when you can say the style of job, type of job changes from school to home, home to school, or even otherwise, I love it. I like to host people. I like to cook. I like to do the household work. I like to dress up well. The things are changes for me, and they give me more energy.
Right. Thank you so much, ma'am. I feel that was so insightful, and I'm sure everyone currently on the board will agree on that.
Oh, there is no doubt. There is no doubt. I mean, the amount of experience that you are sharing with us is amazing. And on that note, ma'am, we have a live caller today, and we would like to get her, and she would like to ask you something. So let me just connect and patch through to our live caller. She is Mrs. Ramanpreet, and she's desperate and very happy to ask you some questions. Here we have Ramanpreet is here. Ramanpreet, you can ask a question.
Hi, good evening, everyone. Good evening. Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
It's
Welcome.
pleasure talking to you, ma'am. It's pleasure. I would like to ask one question as an expert advice from you. My son is in grade 11 currently,
Yes.
and for getting an admission in a good college, a strong profile building is required.
Yes.
So, as a student in the Kuwait, what extra curriculum and the internships can help them to build their profile strong, along with what time is suitable with the extra like activities with their studies they can do and build their profile.
Actually, I think that first of all, making a profile is a part of the report. Now, CBSE has made it mandatory, and children are marked on that student profile. What is student profile? Student profile is a list of achievements of the child. If the child is meeting a composition about his experience, that becomes a part of the profile. If the child is taking part in competition of the school, that becomes a part of the profile. all these things have to be accumulated by the child. Means not only in studies, uh, not only in sports, but in cultural activities, in school competitions, in house competitions, everywhere child should participate without sacrificing on daily routine of studies, whatever one can do. Recording all the achievements is a big quality. How do you record them? And you record them in a very beautiful manner that you can have a glance on the life of those things that you have recorded. So if a child is making a model cannot be kept throughout. But some 360 dimensional pictures can be taken, some creative pictures can be taken, some drawings which have been made, they can also become, the achievements and everything have to be recorded. So this becomes a profile. As far as experience is concerned, I would like to advise you, it is the duty of every parent at three junctures, you should get the child IQ test done by an expert, by a clinical psychologist. If you do not know, I can also suggest, because I suggest in my school too, and I tell them to go to the clinical psychologist and see the aptitude of the child in school, and then in class 10, and then in 12. Your was in class 11. Now it depends the type of stream your child has chosen. Whatever is the stream your child has chosen, you can look for an apprenticeship during the summer break without hindering his progress or his studies. During the summer break, please go ask him to go for internship for 1 month time. It's not necessary that child should be paid. My daughter, she worked for the Times. On everything she did because she wanted to learn. So she was enjoying. So in this manner, you can look for through your friends. You can look for a placement for 1 month time during the summer break. In both of ways, if you send the child will have a next whether this profession which has been opted or the subject which has been opted or what the child wants to become. Is it really for him or he is on the wrong side? So one will be able to gauge oneself how successful one is. And yes, it is a good idea, but you must the child tested for that. You should know the aptitude of the child. For me, it is a very simple formula. When it comes to the school, I tell children to choose those subjects which they enjoy the best, so that life is a pleasure and life is an enjoyment. What they
Yes.
like, whichever subject they like the best, they should go ahead with that subject in class 11. Nothing should be imposed on the children, so that whatever they enjoy, they will be able to enjoy more. They will be able to do research. They will go to the pinnacle in that subject. They will have the highest hope. Now, to be a CEO of a company and being just a worker of a company, it matters. So I feel whatever line they choose, they should be the best. They should be at the highest register. In, so kindly go for those subjects which society loves, enjoys, and feels like studying on his own, has got a neck for that subject, has got the liking for the subject. So these are the few things.
Need to take care. Done. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. And I'd like to know the counselor's reference for the
I will help
guidance.
you that. So after the show, Ramanpreet, I will connect you. But thank you so much for
Thank you.
logging in, and thank you so much for being a part of our show.
Thank you.
And
Thank you to you all also. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
मैम जैसे कि आप देख सकते हैं नए पेरेंटिंग नए प्रॉब्लम्स नए एजुकेशन सिस्टम नए प्रॉब्लम्स मैडम आपकी जनरेशन में योर जनरेशन हाउ इट वाज स्टडिंग एंड एजुकेशन सिस्टम और अभी के जनरेशन में आपको क्या बहुत वास्ट डिफरेंस दिखता है
बहुत सी फील्ड है हमारे घर में। I must say that it was left to us whether we want to study or not study. My mother did not study much, although she was very intelligent. So she gave me a feeling that you should study, as if my salvation in life was my education. This was, I was made to understand. My mother used to tell me, don't do any household work, you should just study. And later she wanted me to settle well in life. She sent to my Masi's house to learn some cooking and all. But it was not my net. I stayed with her at Calcutta, but I did not learn anything. My Masi also did not force anything on me. Cooking. I came without learning anything. So as I said that from the very beginning, I made up my mind that I should be a successful professional. I should earn a good amount of money. I should enjoy a good status in society. I should have a good amount of money. I should have good standard of living. And all these pleasures I should have. And I was very focused. From the very beginning, I was very bright student, and my teachers were very proud of me. Fortunately, I had a number of teachers to mention who took me ahead and who motivated me to do very well.
Sure, मैम, a bright student, every teacher's love is a bright student, and so were you. मैम, तो आपके जमाने में नीट, जेई ऐसे एग्जाम्स होते थे जैसे अभी है?
जमाने में सिर्फ ये होता था कि 11th पास करो तो आपने कॉलेज जाना है. I went to college. My father said, I will not go for your admission. You should better bring prospectuses from different colleges. I went to Jesus and Mary. I went to Lady Shri Ram. I went to the modern college here. It is known as Kamla Nehru now. When I came back, I told my father, because I had a very good result. I said, Jesus and Mary has given me admission. Lady Shri Ram has given me admission, and Modern also has given me admission. Where should I go? My father asked me, where are the other girls of the building going? I said, they are going to come to Nehru College, they are going to college. He said, wherever they are going, go there they are, because we will go together. It will not be a hassle for you. So there was no choice. So that he knew that after BA, I went for MA, Delhi University, and I did first in political science and then in history. And I joined the job. I had craving to earn. And after BA and BEd, I did from CIE, from Delhi University. Very limited seats are there, and I really contested very well there. And I got very good rank there. So I was employed at Mothers International School. So immediately and after that, I did not leave my studies. I did my second MA, I did journalism. I kept on studying till the time I got married. My education finished after my marriage. I got married in 82, and my final exam was, I think, March 82, and that was MA history final. And simultaneously, I faced journalism also. It was from Bharati Vidya Bhavan, but I had. So this is how the thing went.
वाओ, मतलब आपने इतनी सारी चीजें एक साथ कर ली. उस
मैं
जमाने
एक
में.
सवाल मैं एक सवाल पूछना चाहूंगी. केतन जी, इज इट ओके? लाइक आप कुछ बोलना चाह रहे थे?
आप करो फिर मैं, क्योंकि
मैं
बहुत
पूछूं?
सारे कमेंट्स आ गए हैं हमारे कमेंट्स बॉक्स में.
तो
डायरेक्ट
मेरा
व्यूअर्स भी होते हैं मैम. हमारे यूट्यूब चैनल पे कमेंट बॉक्स लाइव चलता रहता है, तो उसमें बहुत
यस,
लोगों ने आपके लिए कमेंट छोड़े हैं, कुछ सवाल भी छोड़े हैं. सो वो हम देंगे शताब्दी.
हाँ, मैं एक आपसे सवाल पूछना चाहूंगी जो कि हम पेरेंट्स को परेशान करता है. अभी जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल माय डॉटर इज इन ग्रेड 8. अभी जो उनके मतलब पियर्स हैं, उनके पेरेंट्स ने उनको किसी ने आईआईटी की प्रिपरेशन में डाल दिया है, किसी ने किसी प्रिपरेशन में डाल दिया है. अब आई एम समवन, जो आपने इनिशियली बोला कि दूर से देखने वाले पेरेंट्स में से हैं, और उनमें से नहीं है कि सर के ऊपर बैठे हुए हैं, पढ़ो पढ़ो पढ़ो. आई नेवर डू दैट टू माई चाइल्ड. नंबर 2 इज दिस कि बच्चा रोज शाम को नीचे जाएगा, 1 घंटा 1.5 घंटा खेलेगा, उसके बाद बच्चा घर आएगा. बट जो चीज मैंने काफी पेरेंट्स के साथ डिस्कस करने पे रियलाइज किया है, बच्चे जो ग्रेड 8 में है, 9th में है, इसके बाद मतलब 2 साल और 8, 9, 10th की जर्नी है, उसके बाद बच्चे को सब्जेक्ट चूज करना है एंड देन चीजें होंगी। मैथ साइंस करना है, साइंस करना है, कॉमर्स लेके पढ़ना है, और भी बहुत सारे स्ट्रीम्स हैं। अब अगर बच्चा इज नॉट, मतलब बच्चे को खुद ही नहीं पता है कि उसको क्या लेके पढ़ाई करनी है, मतलब बच्चा कभी बोलता है मुझे साइंस पढ़ना है, बच्चा कभी बोलता है कि मुझे मैथ्स नहीं पढ़नी है, बट बच्चा कभी बोलता है मुझे कुछ और करना है लाइफ में, तो what to do, like how to cope up with the situation, या मुझे टेंशन लेना चाहिए?
I wanted to do my own about it. That education has become very commercialized, and because of this competitive exams like any NEET examination, before they were saying that NEET should be done in 11th and 12th, now they have come down even in class 8. My advice is, as an educator, is not to get distracted. You focus on the schooling and the school curriculum. That is more than enough for the child to understand. Don't let the child ride the two boats at the same time. Neither child will be good here nor here. The best course will be after the child finishes class 12. You should spend 1 year or give 1 year to the child to go for the coaching and to write research. But the latest move of in India is this, that they are bringing these curriculums of these and these in the regular course only, so that these type of competitive examinations they die out gradually. So all this will happen gradually, but at the moment it is not happening. If your child is in class 8, let the child focus on the school and schooling only. Please do not make the child's life miserable with the of these classes. And you have enjoyed your childhood. I have enjoyed my childhood. Let's to penalize this generation with double schooling, triple schooling. It's not fair.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Yeah.
तो मैम थोड़ा अपने एंडिंग सेक्शन की तरफ आते हैं। अब हम थोड़े लाइव कमेंट्स पढ़ेंगे जो हमारे काफी व्यूअर्स लिखते हैं। सो we'll go one by one. So great energy and nice start to the show. Pretty good, great going, guys. Neha Khanna. Then we have again, people are loving, and I think today we are having one of the highest viewerships we've had since we started with the show. So you're a rock star, ma'am, by far for us. So
Ketan ji, say fandom, please.
Fandom,
इसको आप मिस नहीं कर सकते हैं।
ये एक और आया, ले उसको सॉल्व करो भाई। Great, this is Mahajabi Khan. Mahajabi Khan.
ILOA is Indian Learners Zone Academy. That's ILOA.
Oh, okay.
That's Indian Learners Own Academy.
Indian Learners Own Academy.
Wow.
So it is a blessing to be guided and mentored by such powerful, down-to-earth personality. So people are just loving you, and people are just loving. And this comment came when I was showing the President's Award, Great Achievement, Pushpa Parak. And we have Varun who's saying wonderful, simply amazing. We have a lot of comments that came through. But it's been
Ma'am, the minute I posted your that you're coming live on our show today, I have all your ex-students messaging me. Oh, she taught me. Oh, she was our principal, and they're all in Kuwait, and they all give you great wishes, and so much they miss you. And I when we started talking, you said, do I know you from somewhere? So I'm like, I feel so unlucky that I have not met you or have any moment of teaching anything learned. But today's guideline that you gave for parenting and studies, it was so much taken and very much a blessing. also I never knew कि टीचर्स को थोड़ा और प्रिंसिपल्स को तो और थोड़ा हम लोग थोड़ा डर कर ही देखते हैं, लेकिन you are such an humble soul and you are such a beautiful person. Thank you so much for today.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for giving this platform to me.
Thank you, ma'am.
Right. And as we are very close to this very, very beautiful and wonderful session, first and foremost, ma'am, I would like to extend my heartful gratitude towards you. And आज की जो ये पूरा session था, this was not only insightful, this was truly, truly inspiring for all of us. आपने best part was this कि आपने अपने पूरे experience को इतना clearly और इतने warm सबके लिए हम सबके साथ share किया, वो हम सब के लिए आई फील कि हम सब आज बहुत ब्लेस्ड फील कर रहे हैं कि आपके साथ कनेक्ट कर पाए. एंड थैंक यू, आपने अपना इतना इम्पोर्टेंट टाइम निकाला हम सबके लिए एंड यू हैव एडेड अ ग्रेट वैल्यू टू दिस प्लेटफॉर्म. थैंक यू सो मच. थैंक यू सो मच. मीन्स अ लॉट.
So
It was
much.
it was a pleasure, and I'm grateful to you for thinking about me,
Thank you, ma'am.
giving me a part of this session. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you much. Thank you so much. So, guys, that was our legendary educator, Mrs. Asha Sharma, and beautiful, amazing interaction. I need not say more. However, हम हमेशा promise करते हैं, हम guest लाते रहेंगे. So let's take a look
बिल्कुल
at next week
बिल्कुल.
guest.
You know, Ketan ji, the interesting thing is that last.
Hello friends, I am
Sorry. You started saying and there is a lag. So you say and then I'll introduce. Rakesh.
carry on.
फ्रोजन हो गया है.
Frozen हो गया. चलो कोई नहीं, मैं I'll will introduce.
शताब्दी बताओ नेक्स्ट वीक की क्या होने वाला है.
डॉक्टर साहब बहुत busy.
Hello friends, I am Dr. Ritesh Jaiswal, an orthopedic specialist.
No,
with
it's
over
okay. It's
15
okay. I
years
was
of
just saying that, you know,
experience
we are
training
really
in
lucky
Mumbai
because
and
last session
My
we had
primary areas
somebody
of
who was
interest
with
include
Prime
trauma care
Minister's.
and joint replacement. Over the years, I have worked with several reputed institutions in Mumbai and Hyderabad, gaining diverse clinical experience. Currently, I am practicing in Kuwait with City Clinic Group at the Khaitan branch as an orthopedic specialist. Beyond my professional life, music and singing have always been my passion. They serve as my stress buster and help me to maintain balance in my busy schedule. Looking forward to connecting with you all with your queries related to bones and joints. See you soon on Desi Junction at 6 p.m. on Saturday, 25th of April. Stay tuned for the
Wow.
सो भाई सुनो सुनो सुनो, बहुत
बताओ,
जेंजी
बताओ,
जेंजी हो गया. अब नेक्स्ट वीक जिसके घुटने में दर्द है, किसी के कमर में दर्द है, किसी के पीठ में दर्द है,
दिमाग में
अपनी
दर्द है.
क्वेरीज की लिस्ट
दिमाग
तैयार
में
रखो.
दर्द है.
बिल्कुल. सो नाउ
और
यू
next
ऑल नो कि
ऐसा हो गया है कि टैलेंट भी, मतलब वो अपना मेडिकल फील्ड भी डिस्कस करेंगे, प्लस वो सिंगर भी है.
बिल्कुल
one.
एग्जैक्टली. तो मतलब
Yes.
मतलब
Two in
हमको
one shot हो
मतलब
गया
हमको
ये हमारा.
फुल मतलब देसी जंक्शन के प्लेटफॉर्म पे हमको पूरा एंटरटेन करने का पूरा पैकेज लेके हम लोग नेक्स्ट वीक आने वाले हैं. 25th ऑफ
Yes.
अप्रैल सैटरडे शाम 6 बजे. तो सब तैयार रहेगा और अपने सवाल, चाहे वो घुटनों का दर्द हो, पीठ का दर्द हो, कहीं पे भी दर्द हो, प्लीज बी रेडी विद योर क्वेश्चंस.
मुझे
Yes,
तो
yes,
लगता है
yes,
वो
yes,
गाते गाते हमें
absolutely.
ठीक कर देंगे.
यू नेवर नो, हो ही सकता है.
कमेंट्स अभी भी चल ही रहे हैं. I
हम
think.
उनको
कमेंट्स
कहेंगे
अभी भी
गा
चल
के
ही रहे हैं.
सॉल्यूशंस दीजिए.
Nice.
Nice show, good on current education from ma'am. अच्छा, एक और आया है भाई. Humble suggestion for next week. Next week का तो चलो हो गया है. Varun, if we can have a retired officer from the armed forces on the show, it will be very encouraging. We will work on that. That's our
Yes,
promise.
we will definitely.
We will.
और यार अभी तो इतना कुछ सुन लिया हमने, इतना नॉलेज गेन किया है. आज के आर्टिस्ट कौन है?
आज के आर्टिस्ट अभी एक सेकेंड, हमारे आर्टिस्ट कनेक्ट कर गए थे, बट आई थिंक उनको दोबारा रिकनेक्ट मेरे को करना पड़ेगा.
ठहरो सोनाली, मैं पानी पी रही हूँ. अभी मैं गाना गाना शुरू करती हूँ.
आपको गाना गाना है? बाप रे बाप,
हम भाग रहे हैं, हम यहाँ से भाग रहे हैं.
नहीं देखो, शिनाज ने गाना गाया तो मैं भी गाऊंगा फिर साथ में.
Oh no,
प्लीज
हम जा ही रहे हैं.
मैं अपने ईयर प्लग्स लेके आती हूँ.
ऐसे मत बोलो, जो अगला सिंगर आ रहा है वो मेरा दोस्त है और मेरे को पक्का गवाएगा वो, और वो है संदीप, ही इज ऑन द शो। संदीप,
Hello,
देखना।
hello, 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 everyone. Hello,
Hello.
everyone. Thank you, thank you.
Hi.
Hi, thank you so much. Sonali, hi. Rachna, hello.
Hi.
Dr. Rajesh, hello. कैसे हैं आप? And RJ Shabana, hello जी, कैसे हैं आप? And Shatabdi, hi.
शहनाज
Hello, hi,
Hi,
good
hello.
evening.
शहनाज को शबाना बना दिया।
मेरा
चलो
मेरा
शहनाज।
चांस इन लोग ने छीन लिया, वरना मैं गा देती। आप आ गए ना, कोई बात नहीं।
Thank you
आप
so
आ
much.
गए।
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for bringing me on this live stage. Thank you so much for giving me an opportunity. It's a great show. Everyone is, there to see this, waiting for every Saturday. कुछ नया सीखने को मिले, कुछ नया देखने को मिले. Thank you so much giving me this opportunity.
थैंक यू।
अच्छा संदीप, इससे पहले गाना गाना शुरू कर दे, सबको बता कि मैं गा सकता हूँ। हाँ, तो विश्वास दिला सबको।
हाँ हाँ, पक्की बात है। हम जो भी आप बोल रहे हो, हम आपके साथ है।
वाह, सबसे पहले केतन को म्यूट करो। संदीप गाना शुरू करेगा, सबसे पहले केतन शुड बी ऑन म्यूट। ये बह
ऐसा
जाता
तो
है।
बोल रहा हूँ, मास्टर कंट्रोल मेरे हाथ में है, ठीक है ना। चलो संदीप, प्लीज नॉट टेक मच ऑफ योर टाइम।
Okay, thank you, thank you. Okay. Just let me know if I'm audible now. Is it fine?
Yeah. Go ahead.
एक प्यार का नगमा है, मौजों की रवानी है। एक प्यार का नगमा है, मौजों की रवानी है। जिंदगी और कुछ भी नहीं, तेरी मेरी कहानी है। एक प्यार का नगमा है, मौजों की रवानी है। जिंदगी और कुछ भी नहीं, तेरी मेरी कहानी है। एक प्यार का नगमा है। कुछ पाकर खोना है, कुछ खोकर पाना है। जीवन का मतलब तो आना और जाना है। पल के जीवन से एक उम्र चुरानी है। जिंदगी और कुछ भी नहीं, तेरी मेरी कहानी है। एक प्यार का नगमा है। Should I continue more?
एक लाइन और, वन फॉर द रोड।
ये गाना पूरा ना सुने तो मजा ही नहीं आएगा।
हो जाए।
This is one of the favorite paragraph I have. तू तार है नदिया की, मैं तेरा किनारा हूँ। तू मेरा सहारा है, मैं तेरा सहारा हूँ। आँखों में समंदर है, आशाओं का पानी है। जिंदगी और कुछ भी नहीं, तेरी मेरी कहानी है। एक प्यार का नगमा है, Thank you so much, guys. Thank you.
Wow, such a
Thank
soulful song.
you.
Well sung by Deepak जी. एक कमेंट आया है आपके
बहुत
लिए.
सारे कमेंट आए हैं, आपकी तो
बहुत
फैन
सारे
फॉलोइंग है
comments
अच्छी
आए.
खासी।
बहुत
संदीप,
सारे आए।
Thank you so much.
गीता गुप्ता,
Fandom.
soulful song, well sung by
गीता
Sandeep.
गुप्ता.
Thank you. Thank you.
Neha Khanna, too good
Too
Sandeep.
good.
Jagat Prasad, lovely
जगत
singing
प्रसाद.
Sandy. Always
ये
hits,
ये
speaks to
ये
hits.
ये सब अपनी गैंग है. All my gang.
Yo.
Yo. Thank you so
हम
Thank
लोग
much.
इसको
you.
घंटों तक सुन सकते हैं संदीप को, और प्लस नेक्स्ट शो में जब भी हमारा आएगा, हिज ब्रदर इज आल्सो अ
Yes.
वेरी वेरी अमेजिंग सिंगर, इनका छोटा भाई. वी हैव टू गेट हिम फॉर द नेक्स्ट शो,
Done, done,
नेक्स्ट जब
done.
भी, लाइक यू नो, नेक्स्ट वीक और द वीक.
ठीक है. Thank
But
you so
thank
much,
you for
guys.
this
Thank
show.
you.
रचना,
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
थैंक
Thank
यू.
you.
हाँ जी.
केतन जी
What
ने
a
फाइनली
show.
गाना शुरू ही कर दिया. मेरे को लगा था कि लास्ट में गाया, अच्छा किया.
हाँ.
केतन जी से मतलब रुक नहीं पाए वो.
I know.
वो संदीप ने इशारे में बताना, तो जिंदगी और कुछ नहीं तेरी मेरी कहानी है, तो
नहीं है तो
बूस्ट अप हो
बस
गए.
निकल गई कहानी, बूस्ट अप हो गया. True. What a show
चलिए,
today. It's
Yeah,
amazing.
it's amazing show. आशा
Definitely,
शर्मा
yes.
जी आई और उन्होंने इतना एनलाइटन किया हमें. आई एम श्योर कि लोगों का आज चीजों को देखने का नजरिया शायद बदल गया होगा, पेरेंटिंग का
Yes.
नजरिया शायद बदल गया होगा. और जो हम टीचर्स से और प्रिंसिपल से थोड़ा दूर दूर रहते हैं, डर डर के रहते हैं, तो
हाँ.
शायद वो डिस्टेंस हमने थोड़ा सा ब्रिज भी कर लिया होगा. सैंडी के खूबसूरत गाने ने तो चार चांद लगा दिया था, और आशा उनके गाने के नाम में भी आ गया कहीं ना कहीं बीच में. तो चलिए, वी होप दैट ऑल आवर व्यूअर्स विल सी यू अगेन नेक्स्ट सैटरडे हमारे नए गेस्ट और सिंगर के साथ और लाइव कॉलर के साथ. मीनवाइल हमें लाइक, सब्सक्राइब और शेयर करिएगा, ताकि ये आवाजें कुवैत के कोने कोने में जाए और कुवैत के बाहर भी जाए और सबको इसका आनंद उठा पाए. चलिए, बाय फ्रॉम ऑल ऑफ
थैंक यू.
अस.
बाय.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Have a great week
बाय
ahead.
एवरीवन.
Bye guys. Bye.
जेंजी का हार्ट.
Jonesy.